What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And ever since Assassin's Creed Shadows was announced and the initial trailer dropped, it has been a nightmare situation for Ubisoft as a whole. When you come over here to the initial trailer, it is ratioed to hell and back. When we come over here to the Japanese trailer, which has been one of the most interesting things about this, even Japanese audiences have been viewing this with disdain. Not only are people also roasting it for all the inaccuracies, whether it's Yasuke being a samurai, all the way to architecture and foliage, people are also pointing out the ridiculous nature that it is charging this much for video games, ranging from $70 on the low end all the way up to $130 on the high end. This is insane and outright price gouging at this point. Now, Japanese audiences have been torching this. I love to pull up the We Are Mad video that was put out by Shoei Kondo because it perfectly encapsulates what the issues are with this video game. But one of the big issues that has kind of gone under the radar, and not a lot of people like to talk about that much because it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal, but it honestly is the plagiarism issues that have been going on with this game as well. Now, this started back over in June when it was revealed that Ubisoft stole banners from a Reenactment Group and didn't get the proper approval in order to steal these banners. Then when you just scroll through here, you could see here's the Reenactment Group's banner. They ended up putting out a statement saying that, hey, we don't have the money to fight this. We're a nonprofit. We don't have the abilities to go up against this, and how devastating this was. Like this was not a good situation. Well, since then, Ubisoft has in fact put out a statement apologizing to the people in charge of all this. But with their apology, they did say one little thing. And when we scroll down to their actual initial apology, you get this. We have received notice that 2 pieces of concept art previously released for Assassin's Creed Shadows use the flag of the Sekigahara Battlefield Hospitality Union without permission. The group was given the opportunity to apologize and it was accepted. The art in question will not be used or distributed any further beyond this date, except for being included in the art book and the collector's edition. We do apologize for this matter. Well, that little bit, and when this first came out, that little bit didn't even click in my head. Well, they still don't have the permission for this. And it turns out the Reenactment Group also is still fighting to get that removed. Ubisoft refuses to remove stolen banner from upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows art book. Reenactment Group is now contacting Square Enix because it turns out that Square Enix is the one distributing the art book, I believe. It could also be the game over in Japan, not just Ubisoft itself, but they're distributors in this situation. So yes, the Reenactment Group has gone out of its way to try to get back in contact with all this, because they don't want their banner involved in this at all. They don't want to be connected to it. They want this to be gone. They don't want to be a part of this. But instead of actually admitting defeat and saying, hey, we're just going to, pull out and not participate anymore, they're just ignoring them outright. And you scroll down here to the initial tweet. Since it's the weekend, I was hoping to receive a reply from support, but there has been no reply as of now. It seems that printing and production of the art book has already begun. So will their response remain the same, that it can't be deleted? And you scroll down here. I've received a message from Ubisoft support today. The details are as follows. I printed it out, so I can't delete it now. It's difficult to make out the text from the image. The image has been deleted from the system managed by Ubisoft. I'm sorry I couldn't meet your request. And bullet points, that's what happened. They basically said, sorry, it's already been printed and we can't do anything to get rid of it, which that's a little crock. They just don't want to spend the money or time to get rid of it. The game's still not due out for another, let's say 2-3 months. You have plenty of time to go in there, say, hey, we need to airbrush this out. We need to remove this thing. It's very simple. They do this a lot with reprints, things like that. Then it also makes a first print more collectible item, things like that. But the company, no, but the group in question has requested that you remove it. You do not have the right to be distributing this. They want it gone. They don't want you to be claiming it's yours because it's not yours. They don't get a cut of it. You just came out and stole it. And instead of doing the right thing and removing it, you're saying, well, it's too late. Sorry. They don't get a cut of the profit. They don't get a piece of this. They just have to sit there and take it. It's very much just like the apology that freaking Ubisoft put out outright. Just shut up and take it. That's this weird thing that Ubisoft's been doing right now. Shut up and take it. That's all they keep doing. Yeah, they might get caught here or there, but when they get caught, they're like, oh gosh, we have to apologize just a little bit, but at the end of the day, shut the hell up and just take it, okay? They're going around acting like what all the lefties like to say is bad, basically saying that they're in the right, they're the moral superior ones, they're doing all the bad stuff that the lefties like to call out all the time, but instead of calling it out, they're siding with them because they're pushing their ideology. Kind of shows some hypocrisy here. Well, since Ubisoft won't do anything, the Reenactment Group said, hey, because they're the distributors, we have to get in contact with them. As far as I know, that this story has not really progressed any further since then, but I do hope that they get in contact with Square Enix. This isn't right. This is wrong, and this can come back and bite Square Enix in the butt, because if they don't realize that this is going on, they're the distributors, they could get sued. They probably do really want to get involved right now and say, hey, yeah, we don't want a part of this. We don't want to be shipping these books out because you don't have the right to these products. You don't have the right to this image. You stole it. And this is not the only time Ubisoft has been caught stealing in regards to this video game. I've shown you guys this. Assassin's Creed Shadows accused of using Zoro's sword from One Piece and props from Amazon as official artwork. They're stealing all over the place. They're constantly taking from other things and trying to pass it off as their own, and then they get caught and they're either silent about it or they put out a half-baked apology. And this one's even more blatant, because you come over here to Grum's, this is the artwork that they're trying to pass off, and you can see the katana here. This is Yasuke's katana, and the key to this one isn't just the kanji, but the blade itself, the way it looks. Oh man, yeah. Look at the kanji, look at the blade. Oh look! Zoro's katana. Now, blade has a different pattern, but it's the same style, the same sheath, and oh my god, the exact same kanji. What did you guess? The company that already stole one thing is stealing another thing. Shocker. And the more that you see this, the more that's going on with this game, the more you're like, man, Ubisoft, you're really in the heat right now. The way you're treating Japanese players, the way you're treating history, the way you are gouging players and constantly getting caught stealing other people's IPs and trying to pass it off as your own. This is a multi-million-dollar company coming out here stealing content all over the place, and instead of doing the right thing and being like, yeah, maybe we should probably remove this stuff because it's not ours, they're just going like, shut up. Shut up and take it. We're not going to do anything about it. We'll remove it from some of our promotional material, but when it comes to actually removing it from all material, we can't, because we just printed a bunch of books and we don't really want to do re-edits, because that costs money. All the bad things the lefties like to say companies do all the time seem to be doing it right now, and I don't hear a single thing from these lefties in regards to the situation. Interesting how this all plays out. Interesting how some of the most wokest liberal of companies like to show how horrible they truly are. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.